Hey guys, Autumn Leaf here, and I had a request to do this recipe. To me, it is crazy simple, but if it's something you've never made, then heck, let's show you how to make it, right? Okay, so we're gonna make fried squash. This is one of my absolute favorite things out of the garden. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna put 2 eggs in here, and these are fresh eggs, not store-bought eggs. And I always say that because if you've never seen a fresh egg, it looks different than store-bought eggs. So I don't want people to be like, what's wrong with your egg? There's nothing wrong with it. And the difference is, store-bought eggs, the yolk is a really pale yellow, and home eggs are more darker. Some of them can even be like an orange. So I have 2 eggs. I'm going to whisk these up. You can add a touch of water to it if you would like to. Then we have the squash. Squash you don't want to get very big. You want it to stay small so it'll be tender, and the seeds don't get great big.
Mommy, I want to watch this movie.
Okay. When the seeds get real big, it's too hard to eat and it is really not good. So you want the small ones if you're planting your garden. So I'm just topping and tailing here. Now, thickness wise that you cut them, that's kind of up to you. I don't like mine paper thin, and I don't like them super thick. So I'm gonna make them maybe slightly thicker than I normally do, just because I have so much. There's so much you can do with squash. I mean, you can just fry it without the battering, which I'm going to put it on. I guess I should say we're not just frying this up, we're going to batter it. But you can add it to so many dishes. You can make a casserole out of it, which I absolutely love. If you want to see the squash casserole recipe, let me know. And I will do that. Now, these squash was actually picked today. That's quite a bit, right? So now the next thing we need is our flour. Now, I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper this. Actually, pop the end off here so we can hurry this along. Stir this in here. So the way to get a good coating is first you put flour on it. You can use the flour that's plain, or you can use this flour. I'm going to use this flour. And then you put it into your egg wash. They don't have to be super perfect. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Now, in my frying pan, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit, I'm actually going to use some leftover bacon grease, but you can use any kind of oil that you would like. So, we did that. Now we're just going to give them a little bit of a egg coating and back into the flour again, and then they're going to go into the skillet. Right. So we may actually need more eggs. That's okay, we got eggs. And then you just dust them again. Alright, let's see if we can move over here to the frying pan. Alright, unfortunately I didn't have it hot, so I'm gonna get it hot and we'll come back. Hey guys, want to do real quick at the end. This is what the squash looks like when it's finished, and I've had it on here, you know, draining the excessive oil. I always seem like I always have to add a little bit more oil while it's frying. It kind of absorbs it. But this is your end result. It's still hot, but let's do a quick little taste test here. Give you a close-up, this goodness. I love these so much. It's perfect. That crispy coating on there is just wonderful. I'm gonna eat all these somehow. Super simple, guys. I know the flour and the egg is a little bit of a hassle, but it's really easy. Don't overcomplicate this. It's just salt and pepper, flour, and eggs, and it's wonderful. If you've never tried it, please try it. If you love it but you never made it, don't be scared to make it. It's kind of a no-fail thing here. The only thing I do maybe a little different is I like to use bacon grease. You can use any kind of grease. If you're someone who keeps your drippings off of foods, you can definitely, this would be a good time to use that. Okay guys, hope this was helpful to somebody. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Should someone have a recipe with squash that has milk and sugar in it, and this is probably a very old-fashioned recipe, I'd love to hear it. I was told that was something my grandmother made. I cannot find a recipe for it. So if that's something that you've done, shoot me a message. I'd love to see it and try it out. So let me know what you guys think if you make it. I'd love to hear how it turned out for you. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment below. Until next time, guys, bye.